Process improvement is exactly what it sounds like. Making core business processes better so that you improve the output of your work. On the education side, colleges and universities have helped entities achieve their organizational goals by developing specialized programs to help with process improvement. UNC Charlotte Continuing Education Program Director Samantha App Baumgardner is here to explain the differences and benefits for these programs. Sam, thanks for being here.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thanks so much, Michael.
Can you start by explaining some of the programmatic delivery changes UNC Charlotte has made for fall?
Yeah, absolutely. We've made quite a few changes coming into fall in continuing education at UNC Charlotte. Obviously, the coronavirus has had a lot to do with some of the changes that we've made. The biggest change for many of our programs is we've moved them from classroom-based courses to completely live online courses, or in some cases, we've made them kind of a mix. So you could choose to take the classes as classroom-based courses or completely live online courses, or you may actually be able to take a mix of both depending on what works for you and your schedule.
What can someone do with a project management certificate from UNC Charlotte? And what is the job outlook for project managers?
Yeah, great questions. And I think the first thing I'd like to address is the job outlook for project managers. PMI, which is the Project Management Institute, recently put out a study regarding the talent gap in project management. Through 2027, there is going to be an incredible need for more project managers. And the reason for this is really because whereas years and years ago, project managers were really just part of maybe the military or in engineering. And now we're seeing nearly every industry requires project managers for obvious reasons. We all do are projects. So the skills of a project manager are more necessary now than they ever were.
So, shifting focus, business analysis has become a competency of critical importance to project management. Why should someone consider the business analysis certificate from UNC Charlotte?
Yeah, and the business analysis certificate is one I always like to explain, and it does sort of relate to project management in the sense that some project managers also work as business analysts or kind of morph into a role of the business analyst. Business analysts tend to kind of work as a liaison between project managers and folks who work in IT. So having some understanding of either a project management role or an IT role is usually necessary to work as a good business analyst.
The business analysis program seems to be very closely aligned with the business process management program. What is the difference between a business process manager and a business analyst?
Yeah. So while business analysts tend to work as that liaison between IT and project management, a business process manager basically works to change the processes within a certain company. So while a project manager will work on a project where there's a beginning and an end, a business process manager will work on processes that seem to morph and change but maybe never end. So you're always looking to improve the processes of what's going on within your company or industry.
Well, finally, Lean Six Sigma is a very hot topic in the workplace today as it teaches trying to achieve the greatest efficiency in all characteristics of operations and eliminate errors. The pinnacle of the Lean Six Sigma program is the Master Black Belt. Why is earning a Master Black Belt from UNC Charlotte so unique?
Well, I love our Master Black Belt as I do our other Lean Six Sigma belts and certifications, mostly because as you get into the higher belt levels, meaning the Master Black Belt, as you mentioned, the Black Belt and the Green Belt, in addition to offering our course online and a work at your own pace course, once you complete that online component, we also offer coaching with our instructor. So you get this one-on-one intention to work on a coached project of your choosing at your own pace and with an instructor on a one-on-one level, which I think is really unique for an online course. And it's what makes our programs really special.
For more information, please visit our website at continuinged.uncc.edu.